LBJ Library here on the University of Texas campus, and we're going to teach you today how to throw the wall ride trick shot. So if you haven't figured out how to throw a backhand yet, make sure to click this link here. I'll go through all the steps that you need to do to throw a good backhand. If you already know how to throw it, we're on to the wall ride shot. What you want to do first is you want to be able to have the disc at an outside in angle. What I mean by that is instead of throwing it flat, you're going to tilt the disc so when it leaves your hand, the outside of the disc is angled up. Okay, this is called outside in. And what's going to allow it to do is it's going to allow it to hit the wall and run along the wall. To throw an outside in backhand, it's not simply just angling the disc up like this and throwing a normal backhand. You're going to have to use your shoulder and your arm to get that motion for the disc to go outside in. So what you want to do is actually when you go for a normal backhand, we know that you come kind of in this straight plane here, straight through. And when you finish, you want to finish at your target. For an outside in backhand, you kind of want to roll your shoulder over. So you're going to kind of throw from your left hip out like this, angle the disc up a little bit, the outside of it up, and then you're going to roll your right shoulder over. So now you're comfortable with the form, we need to talk about the angle of the disc when it hits the wall. If I throw outside in and I throw it too much, it's going to dig into the wall and then go straight into the ground. I'll show that now. If I throw inside out where the bottom of the disc, the outside of the disc is facing down, it's simply just going to hit the wall and ricochet off. So basically what you want is a little bit of an outside in, not too much, it's definitely not inside out, and you want to drive the disc down the wall. So the last thing you need to know is the distance between you and the wall. If I stand really close to the wall, okay, it's going to be a lot easier for me to be able to throw a little bit of an outside in and for it to just stay on the wall the entire time. If I get a little further here, what's going to happen is my first throw, when it hits the wall, it's going to hit, bounce off, it's going to hold that outside in, and it's going to come back into the wall, and that's going to give you kind of like the skip look. And if I'm too far out like this, it's not going to come back. So you want to make sure that you're roughly, I would say anywhere from about 5 yards to being right against the wall to perfect this shot. So this first throw, I'm going to throw it right next to the wall, and you can see it just always stays on the wall all the way through my target. So on this throw, I'm going to be a little further away from the wall, and you can see it's going to take a big first bounce and then get back to the wall and ride it all the way down. And this throw, you can see the wind really does affect the disc. It's going to push the disc way under and just go way up. So make sure to do this on a non-windy day. So I'm going to do it a couple of different ways. I'm going to go away from the wall here this first time to get a big bounce. And also you can see the trash can is horizontal. If you want to just start out, do it this way. This one I'm close to the wall, riding it all the way down. The trash can again is horizontal. And the reason why I put it horizontal sometimes is because it's easier. You have a bigger area, a bigger target, so try that out first. Then again, you have to man up sometimes. Yeah! Yeah!